Lesson 3, Resource 1, Multiplying and Dividing Using Positive and Negative Numbers. Whoa, that's a mouthful. Okay, well, let's have a look. Suppose I have the number 1. The number 1 can be drawn actually as an arrow out to here. There is my number 1. Now, suppose I want to multiply that number by 3. The effect is that it makes the arrow 3 times as long. 1 times 3 is 3, and there it is at 3. Well, what does it mean if I multiply the number 1 by negative 3? Well, here's what happens. First of all, it will be 3 times as long it will be in the opposite direction. So here is positive 1 times negative 3. It's 3 units long, but it's heading to the left. Negative 3. Now, when you multiply a number by a negative number, it changes the direction of the arrow. But notice, I did not say that it makes it negative. Let me say it again. It's really, really important. And this is a crux of a lot of confusion on it. Multiplying a number, if I can get that to right without erasing, oh, for heaven's sakes, by a negative number, there, changes the direction of the arrow on the number line, the arrow that points to the number. So once again, look with me, please, at this. Here's the number 1. Multiplying it by 3 makes it 3 times longer. Multiplying the number 1, losing it there, oh, it's gone. Multiplying the number 1 by negative 3 still makes it 3 times longer, but in the opposite direction. So, look at this. I want to apply this rule again, but I want you to see how it can have a different result. Let me start with the number negative 2. There's the number negative 2, and I'm going to multiply it by 2. Well, if you multiply it by 2, what will happen is that it will get twice as long in whatever direction it already is. So negative 2 times positive 2 is negative 4. Now, I hope you can see what's coming next. What if I take negative 2 and multiply it by negative 2? This particular one can mess a lot of people up. The answer is not negative 4. Here's why. Multiplying negative 2 by negative 2 makes it 4 units long, but it changes the direction. In this case, since it was already pointing in the negative direction, it makes it point in the positive direction. Positive 4. Multiplying a number by a negative number changes the direction of the arrow. Let's see how I can use this to write a summary. There's 4 conditions, really. Positive, such as positive 2 times positive 3 is positive 6. It keeps the arrow in the same direction, but it's longer now. Positive 2 times negative 3 keeps the arrow getting longer, out to 6 long, but it changes it from being positive to negative. It is now negative 6. Negative 2 times positive 3 is, we don't usually write the plus sign there, is equal. So I started with a number pointing to the left, and after I'm multiplying it by 3, it's still pointing to the left, negative 6. And finally, negative 2 pointing to the left times negative 3, which changes the direction and makes it longer, is positive 6. Notice that there's only 4 combinations. 2 of them end up with a negative number, and 2 of them end up with a positive number. Please try the practice associated with this until you're just totally fine with multiplying and dividing with negative numbers.